not want to be an Aggie. I wanted to be a Bison. Hi, my name is Danae Jackson, a senior journalism and mass communication student from Chicago, Illinois. But let's backtrack. Between my two parents, neither of them are college grads. So this gave me the fuel to be the first college graduate, but not just the first college grad, the first HBCU grad. My grandmother always told me, you have your entire life to live in Illinois. When it's time for college, go out, travel far. Make sure that you're living life in a different state. So this is exactly what I wanted to do. When it's time for college readiness in high school, COVID-19 had different plans for me. In my sophomore year of high school, COVID-19 hit, which made my second semester online, my entire junior year online, but senior year, we became back in person. A lot of students may say that their online year was their hardest year. For me, that's not the case. As a student, it was not hard, but as a future student, it was hard because it did not give me the chance to speak with my peers about college or some of my professors to really build it in my mind of the severity of college. So when I came back my senior year, my family put a lot of pressure on me to know where I wanted to go and what I wanted to major in. So I knew I wanted to go to HBCU. That was the start of it all. And Howard University, as we all know, is the HBCU of all HBCUs. So this was my number one choice, my dream school. Spelman College was not too far behind. My cousin recommended that I should apply for North Carolina A&T, which I was not aware of. I did not have any knowledge about the school at all, but I said, I'll throw it in there. So I applied to these three schools on Common App, amongst others. About a month after applications, I got an email from Spelman College saying that I would not be able to be accepted because on Common App, the requirements is 1 letter of recommendation, but for Spelman College, the recommendation is 2. So they deemed my application incomplete. But I said, after, you know what, I still have Howard University, I'm okay. Not even a week later, I received the same email from Howard University saying that I would not be able to get accepted for the same mistake. This absolutely crushed me. I cried so many times. I beat myself up about it. I told myself, how are you so stupid to not look up these requirements for these schools? And I said, A&T is my last hope. Even though I did have other schools, I just said A&T is just gonna have to do since I can't go to the other schools that I wanted. In March of 2022, I got accepted to the North Carolina A&T State University, and this is where I started to fall in love with the school, and this made me realize this is where I should be going. Once I stepped foot on campus in August, I was kind of taken aback because I was not on campus because I did not have housing, so I stayed in hotels. So this kind of put me back saying if I stayed at Howard, this would not have happened. If I stayed at Spelman College, this would not have happened. And I just beat myself up about it even more. But it was a slow start, and then I realized I can't keep dwelling on the past. I have to focus on the present so this can impact my future. And this definitely did, because now I've started to grow into my sophomore at A&T, and I did not know anybody before coming here. So this also allowed me to step out of my shell and make sure I can do everything I accomplished without distractions from my previous life before college. And now I am a radio host at WNAA 90.1 FM, which is the broadcast voice of North Carolina A&T. I am also an Aggie ambassador, so I work giving tours for prospective students. So I am the first person they see when they're deciding if they want to come to A&T. I'm also a journalism and mass communication ambassador, so this is helping current students with anything journalism related. And then lastly, I am the president of Midwest Aggie since I am from Chicago, Illinois. So I would just like to tell students that rejection is common, especially when it comes from college. One closed door leads to an open door at the end of the road. Something that is meant to happen is going to happen. And I am so proud that I did get rejected from Howard University, because now I'm thriving in my life here at North Carolina A&T. So yeah, like I said, don't beat yourself up. What's meant to happen is going to happen.